guys, so I haven't done a video in a little while and there has been good reason. I'm just dropping stuff. Basically, so we got tonsillitis, me and the kids, and then we all got COVID, and then we got tonsillitis again pretty shortly after we just got over COVID, and it has just been absolute manic. And I have literally still been coughing from COVID up until like sometimes today, even I still cough at the moment. So I have been incredibly unwell. So I really wanted to do more videos, but I needed to get better, and so did the kids before I could do that. Also, if I'm off work, I personally don't like doing videos because I think it's kind of, if I'm well enough to do that, I'm well enough to be at work. So things that I bought recently. So first things I got was these. So these, you're thinking, are Skylanders, which is kind of half true. So these are a crossover that Skylanders did. So they had these two characters, and they also had, like, these characters both have cars, and those are counted as amiibo as well. So these are both Skylanders and amiibo characters, and how they work is on the bottom here. What you'll see is that bit's kind of in there will say Skylanders, but if you turn it, in there now will say amiibo. So they can be used for both. And again, it's the same for DK here. If you turn it to there, it says Skylanders, and if you turn it to there, it says amiibo. I personally wanted these characters because they are crossovers, and I don't think lots of people realise that they even exist. So I think they're going to be like ones that kind of are going to be hard to get. So I prefer to get them now before everyone realises, and then they are hard to get. I got this. So that was a private independent store, and they were about £10 each. And this is over the course of quite a period of time, literally. This isn't like really quick process. I bought these, so I shopped like it was like 2005, genuinely. So Avril Lavigne has obviously released her new album, which is Love Sucks, and what she did was, on her personal website, so on actually her website, you can purchase different memorabilia for the new album. So I purchased these. So these are the album, but it's basically on 3 mixtapes. I like the fact that they were all different colours. One is like really bright orange see-through, red see-through, and black. I did also get the CD with it, and it was a bundle, and I believe it was about £30, £35. So, but I've always loved Avril Lavigne, so I don't mind still supporting her personally. The other thing I got was this. As I said, I shopped like it was 2005. This is Black Parade. This is by MTR, My Chemical Romance. This is the vinyl for it, which opens out to have some really nice display work in it. And on the back, obviously the picture completely carries on. I love the artwork. I love that Jared Way designed this himself. Inside, obviously, there is 2 discs, and you also get this as well, which is really nice. This was $34.99, I believe, or $35.99, and that was from HMV. HMV seems to have had a really big like comeback. They've teamed up with a lot of the like companies that sell random merch, so they've got really big stores now because they've got like almost like Mankind in the same store, so which is fine. I have no issue with that. Where's that bit? I went to an independent store. This is the independent store there. Personally, she operates out of Southend, but and Lee, but I'm sure you can buy things online as well, so it's there. Obviously it is UK based, bear that in mind. Just dropped that. So first thing I bought was this, which is a little moon ring. I believe that was like £8. It is, I believe, silver, so, or at least stainless steel, so that's fine. The next thing I got was these scarab earrings. I don't have a lot of nice earrings, so I kind of jumped at the chance to grab some nice earrings. So I also got these earrings, which are a private seller that sells within her store, and these are resin based, but this is like a moth. I like those. Obviously I've got the other one in as well, which is really nice. I also got myself, I know these were £8.99 because they're from, I said, a personal seller sells them. And I'm pretty sure the earrings were roughly about the same price, about £6 to £8. I got these, one of these. So this is obviously a headpiece. It's underneath and wraps around, and it's got wire in it, so you can adapt it to your head size. I just really don't have that many hair accessories, and I kind of want to do something with it sometimes, possibly. These I think were about £5 to £6 again. And again, I got this one, which is a bit more fitted because it is just elasticated. But again, I really liked the moon aesthetic design on it, so that was nice. The other thing that I got from her store, which I put beside me but I've lost, is this. So I can't remember how much this was. I think again it was like a 25 to 35, but personally it's a decent size. I've always looking for actual bags that I can fit stuff in, but that are nice and I can use on the regular. So this is really nice, and I'll be using this weekend. So that's the other reason why I purchased it. So that was awesome, because my bag gets used as a dumping ground so much now. I went into Sports Direct. I just took some stuff back there recently, but they had some makeup brushes, basically reduced to £1 each. So it's always good to grab a couple more, so I grabbed them. And they had this, which is a duo pencil. So one side's brown, one side's black, basically eyeliner for £1 again, a sports one. Apparently it's not supposed to wear off, but we will see. I'm not gonna lie, I've kind of gone a little bit OTT on manga, because what happened was I went into the Lakeside store because I was visiting Essex, and I haven't been in there for a while. And where I'm from, the store, or where I live now, the store doesn't have much. It was like a tiny section, and they've made it to like a bit bigger section, but Lakeside has a massive section, like like 4 walls worth. It's amazing. So I kind of went a little bit OTT. So I bought the Fox and the Little Tanuki, which 1 and 2, because these have been on my watch list for ages on Amazon. These are Tokyo Pop. These are great. These will all vary. Apparently these are £11.99. I got this one from Game, actually. This was £2.99, and my son picked it out. He really likes Pikachu. He knows who Pikachu is, and that's it. But it's just a basic manga, so I don't mind collecting them for him, because at £2.99, if they get ruined, I'm not so fussed. I got Great Priest Imhotep. I can't say that properly. But either way, number 2. I haven't seen number 2 ever. I've had number 1 for ages. This was £11.99, so I grabbed that from Waterstones. This one is called the Abandoned Empress. Either way, the front, actually, don't know if you can see, so all these here are really pretty. 2, it is so heavy, because it's the first time I've actually seen this personally. It's a full colour manga, so it's really heavy because they've had to print it on like nicer paper. Either way, I read the back, I did look through it, and it looked really nice. Like, I was really happy to like get it, so that was nice. This one was £15.99 though, so it was a bit more expensive, again from Waterstones. I got Forbidden Scrollery. Again, this one has no price tag on it. I'm pretty sure it was about £11.99 as well, because they're all on average going up to £11.99 now. But either way, it looked really cute and really nice, so I was going to give that one a read. This one, The Masterful Cat is Depressed Again Today. I've had this on my watch list for literally months. It was £11.99 at Waterstones. I love the look of this one. And then I also grabbed these. So this one is Toilet Bound. I've been after these for ages, but unfortunately this is a very popular one at the moment, so people are just lapping it up. So I don't mind. It's one of those things, it kind of, everyone's entitled to like what they like. But I managed to get 5 and 6 because I've only got up to 4 at the moment, so they're really nice. I think what helps is it's very pretty, so I think it attracts people. And the last one I got was a Carmiga Kill number 2. So again, we've had number 1 for a long time, and I literally saw this on the shelf and I was like, I grabbed it and I hoped I hadn't bought another series, because there is another series that looks pretty similar, but I hadn't. This was $9.99 and these 2 ones were $9.99 as well, so it might have been that the price up hasn't gone up to my local Waterstones yet. So the other bits that I got, as I said, it's been a lot, so I got given these, genuinely just given them. So the guy that we deal with in regards to the personal privately owned store, he knows that I collect these, so he basically just said, I don't need these, you can have them. I think I've got all of these, but what I'll do is I will check, and then if not, I just vlog them on eBay, so that'll be some extra dollar towards me, which is good. I got Animal Crossing New Leaf because I've got this and I've overly played it for like over 200-300 hours, but I haven't got a hard copy. When it first came out, I actually got a downloaded copy because it was just easier at the time. So having a hard copy was really important to me. So I grabbed a hard copy, and this was £14. I grabbed this one for my other half, which is Demo Metro Prime Hunters First Hunt. So Metro Prime Hunters First Hunt, it just says demo on the top. But either way, this is for the DS and this was £4. I've been trying to complete my Pokemon collection for quite a while. Obviously it's not the right time to be doing it, but I've been doing this for years, so I've got most of them. It literally is now, I think I need 2 or 3, and then I've completed them all on the DS and 3DS. But I managed to pick up from, I said, this is an independent seller, so he does me deals anyway, but etc. Pokemon white version, and this was £30. And these are complete in box. Pokemon black version for £40, and Pokemon Pearl version for £30. So super happy with that. I also managed to grab these. So Deadly Strike, which was £4, and this is on the PS2. Personally, I've never played this. I was attracted to the front cover, and then the back looked pretty good, so for £4 I'm down for it. The Mummy animated cartoon, this is my childhood nostalgia, so I was like, I'm buying it. I've never played the game, but I watched the cartoon over and over again. £2. The Suffering Ties That Bind, so this was £7, and this is the second to The Suffering, which is the first game, and the first game actually got banned quite a lot, so you could hardly get it. But this is a really extreme horror game, so this is an 18. There are mutated creatures walking through in a prison, basically, that have been mutated, like limbs cut off, syringes put in place, etc. I've never played the second one, only the first, so I was glad to grab that. And for £7, it's not so bad. Summoner for £3. I hated this game as a child. This was one of the first kind of games that I played, and it was like apparently 90%, 89%. I couldn't get my head around it, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it another go. So for £3, I don't mind so much. Aqua. So this is the universal one. So this has lots of different languages on it. It did get released by another publisher that just did English, but this one you can pick your language, which is, I think, cute. I've never played it. I saw it and it was really brightly coloured and really cute, and I was like, do you know what, I'm going to give that a go. And for a £5, I don't mind. The last thing that I did buy, which is in here as well. Okay. Right, so I bought this. I I actually don't know how much I paid for this. I think it's about £60, but I'm selling my old one, so I'm gonna get money back from that, and I'm gonna sell my old PS2 because we've got a different PS2 now, so I'm gonna get money back for that. So I don't just buy it, I do actively swap things over. It came with this because he said I could have it, which is a Nintendo like cheat book for the GameCube. I love it, so I was like, yeah, I'll take that. There's also, I bought a GameCube memory card in there as well because I love memory cards, and I'm hoping there's going to be some good save data on there. Finally, the final thing, I hope, my bank hopes, that I bought is this finally turned up. So this is the new one from Nintendo. This is Triangle Strategy, and this is kind of a little bit like Octopath Traveler, but more like Final Fantasy Tactics, if you want to think of it like that. And I adore Final Fantasy Tactics. It was the one game I had on my Game Boy at the time when I'd never played a tactics game on a 4-hour to 5-hour flight on a Game Boy. I learned quite quickly, but either way, it's super cute. It came with some cards, but for some reason they've sealed them for a change, so I'm just going to leave them. It comes like this, which is like in a fake binded book that looks supposed to look like, I suppose, that it's breaking and magic is getting through. It is magnetic, and it literally just opens like that. In here, what you do get is a steel box, which is really pretty, might I add. I will do a proper unboxing of this. Basically, all the sprite characters. This is in the same visual aspect as Final Fantasy Tactics and Octopath Traveler, so it's very, very pretty. You obviously get the actual game itself in here, which is fine. The reversible cover. You get yourself a poster, and again on the back of the poster you can choose. It's got all the sprites on it. You get yourself some really cute playing cards, which again are so visually pretty. It's lovely. And I don't play any dice based games. I know there's lots of them, but you get loads of dice, and they had individually bagged them to make sure they don't get broken, which is super cute as well, like, and actually thoughtful, because mostly, let's be honest, Nintendo doesn't give a damn. But either way, I am super happy to have this because I pre-ordered this, and what happened was my pre-order got stuck for some reason. So a little while ago, my card, we ended up having to cancel my card, and I had to get a new one. But when I pre-order from Nintendo, I do actually normally pre-order from my bank account, so it shouldn't have affected it, but it did. So I managed to get online the night before and pre-order it again, and it just took an extra couple of days to come through, which isn't a big deal. We were away anyway. But annoyingly, if I hadn't, I would have lost it because it's still saying processing for that one order. So yeah, unfortunately, loads of scalpers have bought this game, and I don't know what they're expecting from people to buy it at silly prices, but I don't think it's as popular as people think it's going to be. It's a tactics-based game. You either love tactics or you don't, and as I said, I never played a tactics game, and then I played one and I got stuck just with that one game because we used to have to carry cartridges and stuff. So I don't think, personally, like, people have put it up like 150, and I'm like, I wouldn't pay that for it. Like, I'm sorry, I wouldn't. And also, if you're trying to get it looking game, like, literally it confirmed that it had been dispatched, and I was like, oh, that's good. And then I walked in game in Lakeside, and they had 2 copies of that one sat on the top, and I was just like, if I hadn't have got the confirmation, I would have just cancelled it and bought it from them. The only difference is I wouldn't have received these, which are just some like Nintendo cards that made by Square Enix, because the game's made by Square Enix as well. Like, I'm like, I wouldn't have been overly fast because I could have picked those up on eBay in about a couple of months for really cheap because someone just wouldn't want them. Either way, that is pretty much everything I have currently gained in the last couple of months. As I said, this is the last couple of months. This is not I bought this all this weekend. This is like a couple of months. I've also gone to the charity shop and bought a few things, so I'll probably do a charity shop haul video as well. But yes, Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, if you like this video, to like and subscribe. I am on TikTok as well, and I do quite a lot of videos on TikTok. So I normally at least do a couple of videos a week on TikTok, or a day most of the times. So as I said, check that out too. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. So